The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
He got a $19 million cup penalty though.
First play, here's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Raleigh!
Start, one play, 10 yards.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment.
You see, I thought they were McLean.
Throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
To throw is Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he'll work down inside the 45. The Vikings here hosting Green Bay in the season opener. And they've got one of those quirks in the schedule that is going to work in their favor. They play all 3 of their division home games in the first 5 weeks of the year. After Green Bay today, they'll host Detroit in week 3 and then Chicago in week 5. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Rodgers. He finds Watson complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. But Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because deep...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ryan Asamoah. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, There's a premium for all of that now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Crosby is good, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And they're able to get this.
Oh no, hey, I put it up. Hey, don't worry about it. I put it up. Yeah, I put it up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Ah.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. On the move past the 40. And he'll go down, but not before
Oh.
inside the 30. 27 yards there. 1st down.
I think when they look at the weapons, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere.
That's right.
People, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They go play action. Cousins under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll be inside the 25 now.
They're going to run on me like that?
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Cousins to throw it. And he's going to go down here.
Good shit, boy. Hey, yeah, hey.
Multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Joseph's got it, and that will tie us at 3-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up off to the Charles, at least in points with 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where the kicker can really come to the rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Yeah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And out across midfield down to the 45. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Green Bay need to get Aaron Rodgers some help at receiver, and they did so by picking Christian Watson 34th overall. That's
I'm about to take that tablet, Rob.
Receiver since 2002. Watson has some NFL bloodlines as well. His dad, Tim, was also drafted by the Packers, and you know his father is very proud watching him pick up that first down there.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there is...
Oh, man.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that.
Damn, I could half a second. All I needed was a half a second.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Tunyon. Touchdown!
And there's a situation where it's a tight end. Once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone.
Oh, I threw it. Oh, shit.
He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. At their own 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done.
I can't let Curry do me like that.
Content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It was a Caleb Evans in on the stop. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, man, you is no way.
He's at the 50.
Get that nigga.
10.
Good day.
He will take this one home.
Fuck.
Touchdown. Well, how about that? You use a high draft pick on this guy back in April, hoping he'll grow into a role as the season progresses. And now look at this, a pick 6 in his very first NFL game.
Damn.
Doesn't match what the kid brings to the table. He progressed quickly.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
Why did
Even at
he
10
pulled
apiece.
me?
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Oh, man, there ain't no way.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Damn.
How about that? You draft him in the 1st round back in April, hoping he'll make some plays for you. And now look at this. Instant dividends. A pick 6 in his very first
Hold
NFL
on.
The mantle at home, young man.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
I ain't never seen them call that shit.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll find DeGuara complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
What, girl?
Rodgers now on 1st down. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect it.
Oh, okay.
Sure. We all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Jones. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. They'll try again with Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones.
Oh, man, they fucking robbed me, bro.
That stand defensively, the sticks were moving against them. 1st down after 1st down was being piled up. They'd driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. They get this out quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Packers. Josiah DeGuara from 3.
Appreciate that run commit.
The Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Damn, that nigga out for the... Damn.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brought down that time by Quay Walker. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Final play of the half. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good hit, Ja.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
I'm actually surprised more games aren't tied because the messages in both locker rooms are essentially the same, and it starts with both trying to get a quick start. But one team actually did, but the defensive guys, they can take it right back because this game has been a tug of war.
And Rodgers.
Man, come up.
Picks it off. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. Not the way you envision things to start out.
How in the ball?
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that written.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing, Cousins. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
Yeah, good day, baby. Good day.
Ways to go on 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And did they keep it? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Dang.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
They're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating.
Let me get up out of here, boy. Damn.
At a premium here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11
Good shit, Aaron.
First down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Man, how he underthrowing the ball?
Second straight drive now here, Charles, and him ending with an interception.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. He is wide open.
Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. And this is incomplete. Very lucky.
Trying to give it back, ain't he?
That nearly picked. It's second down now.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Cousins. And this pass broken up.
Good shit.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota. The kick by Joseph is good, and with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there.
Hey, what team you had the first season?
Shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Yeah. All right, come on now. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Rodgers. A hit as he throws.
Damn, boy.
Incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers, he's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
Man, no fucking way. They haven't named this.
They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
There you go. There you go. That's what we like to see, baby.
We're through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
What?
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
I way out of the game.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned.
Nigga, how y'all make the sack?
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield that turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Cousins. That's a quick slant. He finds Adam Thielen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, I thought somebody was right there with him. That's my fault. I don't know what I was looking at.
27 yards, a big play there on fourth. Felt compelled to go.
I don't know what I was looking at.
Trailing in the fourth quarter, they got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Cook up the gut. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6 from the 10. To throw it is Cousins. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Hell yeah.
They'll run for it. Cook.
Yeah.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones, and he'll take this forward.
Yes, boy, we needed that.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas.
Damn.
And find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Rodgers fighting Watson for the Packer first.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll try and run some clock now.
Damn, nigga.
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll settle down for 2nd down.
Okay.
Right side to Watson. And he'll be out of bounds after a short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up 3rd down instead as they decline it.
So they're comfortable with the yardage. The big thing to them is what you pointed out, getting it to 3rd down and making the play there.
We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning.
Hey, I'm going to go for this.
Take it with 1:55 remaining. Tell you what, he's been able to put the
looks at it as, I can do it. So I'm going to keep firing.
Damn, man. This a big play, boy. I just can't throw no picks. Shit.
Going quickly out to the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Some good games around the league here early in week one, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. Touchdown! Aaron Jones, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done.
Down the numbers.
Oh, no way.
And he takes this one into the end zone.
Okay. Bad.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Practice never too slow, man.
Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
If they're able to come back to tie or win this game, I think this is a play that we're going to look back on as the game changer. They really changed the tone of what the opposition wanted to do when they're trying to run some time off the clock and add to its lead late in this contest.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Rodgers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Let me go ahead and get this game over before I fucking lose.
Something here on 3rd And he'll get it out
Good
to
game.
midfield. It's right in midfield at the 50. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new